With 7 days left of Christmas, we bought ourselves a drink. Calumet Farm's 15-year. Full disclosure, Mike, I said, should I do a rap version? He had the rap beat going on before this. He's all depressed over here. That's what the crying eyes
You
going on.
tell me to set up a beat
Well,
for you,
you
and what
can't
do you
just
do?
throw a rap out there. I'm not a rap artist. I would have to go with it. I'll come up with lyrics. We'll see what I can do before the time's over.
Set me up with a rap, and then
I want to blame Glenn Beckham for this purchase right here. I want to say it was him. I shouldn't even say that.
Wow.
But no,
I'm not going to blame anybody.
I want to say 90, but I'm 90% sure he was the one who actually said you really need to try the 15 and 16 year. He said they are next level on that. So this was on when we did the 7 deadly sins. This was one of the ones I've walked by this a million times. I'm like, I'm not going to buy it. Not going to buy it. I actually found it at a halfway decent price. We're going to give it a go today. So let's get right into it. So this one's Calumet Farm's 15 years, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It comes in at 105 proof. It's a 15-year, like I said. We got it for $119.99. This happens to be rack number P 261209. The batch size happens to be 19 barrels, is what they had said. It's bottled by the Springs Bottling Company in Bowling Springs, Kentucky. And I think it's an undisclosed distillery that actually does it. But for some reason, I want to say Green River does it. But don't quote me on that. It is 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malted barley. And we're going to give this a try. Again, I want to love this. My good, if you like any of our music, give a thumbs up just for that. My good friend Jimmy does all our music that we've done.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Other than the Christmas jingle that we have going on right now. But all the finishing music as we go out.
He it's no part of the Christmas jingle.
Well, no.
Maybe he would. Maybe next year. Maybe he can do some Christmas songs.
No, that's just like a stock thing that I throw on there every year. But Jimmy's done all my music. This was his favorite whiskey back in the day when he first started drinking whiskey. And
now he's a Weller fan.
He is. He does like the Weller. So I apologize for that for everyone. But no, I got to get this off here because I don't think I like this. You've tainted me in the bottle, so I got to wreck this for everybody. It's probably just going to be disgusted that I just did it, but it all sticks on it. I don't like it. All right, coming now. So I'm super excited to actually try this one. The 119 is usually what I found the 14 year at, and then the 15 is usually up in the 135-ish, and then every time I find the 16 year, it's at like the 150 mark.
But this isn't outrageously. It's not bad.
No. What? That is coming right out.
No, I said it's
okay.
It's way
not
more
bad.
Yes.
I missed your not. No, I was like, what?
No, it's not bad.
Okay. I gotcha. I thought you said it was bad. I was like,
no.
What?
No. It's actually pretty impressive.
He actually laughed at me because I try not to go over. There's so many whiskeys out there, sub $100. This was on sale, considering it's usually like $130 for the bottle.
I know because I look at it a lot, and then I'm like, we've never been a huge fan of.
I'm not sure what I'm smelling though. Do you?
It's a caramel-esque.
It's
a vanilla-y caramel-esque kind of.
Is it vanilla?
On the nose.
There is almost like a.
It could be could be the goddamn little
pinball in your head. I think I want to say I'm into almost a fruit head too. But all right, let me try.
I didn't get any fruit. Oh, but so the taste, so it's holding its own. It's. I really came in to this negative.
Right, I know you did.
And well, I'm full disclosure. I did come in negative, and then I started laughing.
And I was trying
let's just get this one out of the way.
Yep,
because it's probably the lowest one on the table that we have up and coming.
That's a direct quote. Just get this on there because you know it's going to suck like all the other ones. So let's just get it out of the way.
It wasn't that harsh.
It was right there. Man, that was soft as soap. Though.
No, it's. And I'm trying to. I was a quick sip.
Yep.
Let me go with flavors because I was in my head saying I really wanted to.
I wanted to get words out.
So not even so much hate it. I didn't want to hate it. I wanted to be competitive because for this price, it would be nice. It is a 15-year.
This does have a. It does have a. It's a strong nose. It is a caramel, but I'm getting a hint of.
It's mostly caramel, is what I'm getting.
No,
And
100%.
even
But
moving my
I
little ball.
almost want to bring in like almost like a lemon zest. Like it almost has like a spark to it. But
I was looking for a fruit, but I didn't really get one. But the taste, it has a nice oak finish. Very nice oak finish in this one. But there's like a sweetness first.
yes,
It's like a sweetness first, and then an oak finish. Unlike yesterday, where it was like oak. There was like nothing in between.
there's definitely a sugary presence in the front of this, and I'm
okay,
trying to
I'll
figure
go
out.
with the sweetness
I'm
on that.
trying to figure out what that is.
Well, so there's my
brings
answer,
me-
sweetness, because
Yep.
I don't have a great
Yep.
answer for you just yet either. It's just
with a caramel in
and
the
it
middle.
wasn't. What did we do yesterday? It was about the same price.
What did we do yesterday? I don't remember.
Our mind is a terrible thing to waste. But
No.
wasn't it like 116?
Well,
or was
because
that
it
the day
depends what
before?
it is on what day we did. Oh no, it was the double oak
Right.
from Lucky
So
7.
this
It was 100. It was $100 even.
okay. It was the one before. It was 116. Oh, Leopold
Yep.
was 116.
Yep. You know,
I'm not disappointed with the nose. Excuse me.
I can say too, if this is anything like its counterparts. Now, I've had a bunch of different Calumets on the way up. You know, because we did the 8 and 15 small batch, we did the 10-year, we did the regular 8-year, and we did the initial one. They always opened up better than they started with. It actually has a decent viscosity.
I was going to say this one sticks around. It's
This
not a here.
drink's
It's not a here today,
super
gone tomorrow.
fine, though, 105. There's
No-
no way I'm drinking that. I'm not calling that proof out.
Um,
Are you there?
no, well, it sticks on your tongue. But for a 15-year, this is actually it's pretty. No, it's pretty easy.
No,
It's
I'm just saying.
it's
I
not
don't know
sticking
if I
in
can
your throat
go.
at all.
Like it's not hot in any way.
No.
I mean, the direct comparison would be like a Penelope Architect at 104 proof. Granted, that's finished in a thing, but you can get them for $59. You know what I mean? I think I got one for $44.
Well,
This is solid.
That's the downfall.
This is solid though. I'm just playing devil's advocate with the price, and I mean, the nose is banging though. I mean, you get a beautiful caramel flavor.
It's actually yes, very much so. This is always my trick here. I can't see. Can't see 2 reasons.
You know what?
look
Too,
at that
though, every
ping
time
pong.
we do this, it seems to wake stuff up. It really does. I don't know.
It don't
why.
know it does. That's why I kind of like actually getting
Yeah.
a little more and let it sit and then
Yep.
swish it and then because it does change the nose. It changes
It
everything.
does. There is definitely a
Not
candy
this time.
flavor in the front of that, though. It really does to
Sweetness?
me. There's a super sugary sweetness, and I can't picture what it is. It's not like a maraschino cherry, or it's not. There is something in front of this though that's giving me like a nice sweet.
So weird is that in my head, it's almost like a red licorice.
I can. There is that sugary sweetness on that.
You know, it's kind of
Yep.
like that. I know you despise black,
Yeah, no.
but
Oh no, I
this
don't
is
mind
kinda like-
Twizzlers
like-
though.
no,
I don't
but,
mind
you
like
know,
a red Twizzler
and not strawberry.
Yep.
It's like your
Yep.
regular standard, Twizzler type.
Mhm.
When you open that bag, you get that woof of like a light fruitiness kind of.
That's what I'm saying. I was getting like a fruity aspect, and you said no originally, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm getting it.
There.
Where I was thinking more like a zest, but I can see your. Okay, we just cracked open a thing of Twizzlers, and you get that smell. I can see that now that I'm drinking it.
Or
Yep.
you went somewhere and okay, I'll get some. I
tell you,
guess
this has
everyone
a-
always calls it Twizzler, and even though if they made it themselves at their place, you know what I mean, at their candy store. But anyway,
Well, not Red Vine. Red Vine calls it Red Vine. That's a
no.
Twizzler.
But if you
but
go to a
it's-
candy store, they sometimes have.
oh,
their own
I don't know. Yeah,
I know you haven't been to one of them.
Are you kidding me? No, not in a billion years. Well, I know you had the house up in Maine. There was a candy store right there. Then they sell
Two.
all that stuff. Yeah.
No, they have, and then there's
Mhm.
one in Gardner.
Mhm.
It's very caramel-esque, very sugary on the nose, which is very good, and it does drink pretty easy.
I want to say
you-
the more I keep going
this
at
is
it,
almost a hide me Tom because
no, it is. This goes
15
right down.
year-
There are zero elbows.
No,
in
there
this.
is zero elbows, and
It-
You need to put the price tag every time you drink it because it would slow you down.
The funny thing is the initial no, it won't. But the initial my initial ascent, because I was doing like half sips, I was trying to go into it. It didn't seem viscous, but it's
No.
one of them, it's like a hot sauce. It keeps compiling on itself. So the more I keep drinking this, the more it's actually way more viscous.
Because I just did a pretty good sip just to see. And it does hang around. Did it hang around like a few days ago? Not as much, but this is still.
I wish we did this early in the year. Will this open up? Would this be in our top?
If you want to go easy drinker, smooth, not a lot of complications.
Leave a comment down below if you just want to punch him right in the fucking snowball in front of his face. I can't. He does that every year. Once a year, I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
I'm
no, honestly, I'm trying to think.
Bourbon.
I'm trying to think if I threw this up against right now. If I threw it up against one of the Four Roses, would it hang? I don't know. I don't think it would.
I'm with you. I don't think it would.
Okay. All right. That's my dilemma. I was trying to think. Could this potentially be in our top 10? I'm not feeling the love on that. I'm not.
I agree.
Unless it cracks and it turns into something overwhelming. This is solid. This is good. This is a good A to me. A minus. But
I'm more to A minus.
Okay. No, I agree with you.
Especially at the price. And
the
I know
fruit.
no price included, but the bonus it has is 105. It doesn't drink 105. It barely drinks one. I don't even know if I go 100. So
doing this in a blind, I agree with you. I would think
drinking way below what it is. Yep. It's very smooth, but it doesn't have a lot with it. It's kind of it's really kind of here today, gone tomorrow.
I think it's got a good viscosity. I think it does last a little bit. Take
really.
Another sip.
I've been even taking big sips. I'm almost going to refill just so I can keep taking a bigger sip. It's not really sticking to me.
You'll have to leave a comment down below. You want to see this go up against some stuff. I'm definitely putting this in blinds. At the 105 proof, it's going to be right around all of them anyways. I'm just trying to think in my head.
This is an easy drinker. I agree with
It is definitely an easy drinker.
This is like,
it is 100% crushable. Not hide it from me, hide it from Mike at this point. But no, I agree.
It's
it is smooth as silk, man. It's just drink soft.
It's not really giving you a whole lot of element.
If you're looking for that ride, which I always say, I like the ride. This has none of that.
Nope.
I'm getting a hint that there is a slight fruity aspect. It's not even an over oaky presence in the end.
Nope.
It's just kind of like
for 15 years.
It just goes right
down.
What?
That's another kicker, though. A lot of the ones that we've had for like years, 15, 18, they never really have that increasing oak flavor, which is weird. You'd think it's sitting in a barrel that much longer. You would be like more than a double oak, and it's not.
I don't hate any part of this. A minus, you said? I was A minus. I was there.
This is not like
this ain't top 10
at $120.
You're not supposed to factor that in.
No, I'm gonna, and it's no, it's not $120 worth.
I'm not disagreeing with you because we have some bangers and we just did them. If you put the 4 that we just did, the 2 ryes and the 2 bourbons of Jack and Old Forester,
this is not even going to be on the table.
Yeah,
they're not even going to be on the table.
I 1,000% agree with that.
And I'm with you. As much as we like the Four Roses, I don't know if this is going to even hold up.
I don't think it can. Those were like next level too. They really brought an intense flavor. And if you try to put this up against like Stag or George or any of them, that brings a fruity end.
It brings the fruity end, but I kind of almost like that. And it has a little more like
it has a little more. I'm
so those have a little more proof with them.
Yeah, they
do. So then it feels like you're drinking what you're drinking. This is 105. It doesn't feel like you're drinking.
That's the only. That's what hurts me the most. If this was 120, where you're up by the Bookers and a drink as soft as silk as it does right now, or like take the Elijah Craig C923. That was 131 proof or something like that.
So that's at least 2.5 of them.
And it was like 70 something or 90. You know what I mean? Like it spanked them. It really did. No, I like your A minus. This is good. I'm not wowed, but it is good.
A minus is being generous.
But I agree with you. Honestly, if I don't hide this from myself,
No, we could drink this right now.
That they ain't lasting long. I 1,000%
We could sit
agree.
here
This
and
is
bullshit about nonsense and
this
have
really
this
does
stuff.
go right down.
Yes,
It's
it does.
tasty.
That's the
But it goes
that's
right
the
down.
plus to it.
Yep.
I'll give it that.
Sometimes you need the elbows. You really do. You
Well,
do.
We definitely do.
No, 100%. You can leave a comment down below. If you want something that drinks super refined and it is very good, you're gonna pay for it. But this is that.
Are you getting a little nut in the nose now?
I have not. Not yet.
I may, but it's again, you don't drink with your nose, so.
This is changing in the last.
No,
one.
it is. It's caramel. I almost have like a caramel nut.
This is going to be one of the ones that, like when we did the
It's not going to win.
Woodford Masters collection, though. I think it might actually surprise us when we put it in the blind.
It won't,
We
it
thought
won't
that
win.
Woodford was just an utter disappointment, and then it won every blind after that.
It did.
This might do it. We're going to see.
And you know, I keep looking at them, but the last couple that I've seen, they were like at 80 proof, and I'm going 90 proof, and I'm not buying.
Yeah, the
it.
90.4.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
This does keep getting better in the glass.
It is. It's
I'm not
tasty.
mad at you, Glenn. I still love you. Don't you worry about that. But
I wasn't mad at all.
no, I wasn't either. I really wanted to try this one, and when I seen it come down to the price that the 14-year actually is, I'll still keep an eye out for the 16. If I can ever get it at a bargain, I'll pull the trigger. This is actually solid.
I won't say I won't.
The problem is I 1,000% agree. This is going down.
Well, that it is.
We're drinking
There's nothing. There's not a lot of. There's not a lot of complexity.
Not a con or a lot of fight.
Oh well, that definitely no
You
fight.
bring them both together. You almost want an Ezra elbow to slow you down. You almost do. You know what I mean? Because there is neither of these.
No.
So I mean, it drinks soft as silk.
It's A plus on that.
Right.
You
got to give them credit for what credit is due. If you're looking for a super silky,
and you know, I would
good
actually
drinker,
this would be
good a gift.
Correct. Way better than the other one, the Leopold one.
Yeah.
That was to me. That's $116 of not really. And I was
if you're buying
that was a
something
minimum. I would go this
drinks
direction way
soft
better.
as silk.
Yes.
Someone's going to sit back and be
It's
like,
very easy.
Wow, that's good. I don't have to think about it much. It's not uber complex.
And
it's not bringing like the maker's flavor where it's like, what the heck just hit me?
But
this is just like, wow, that's just good whiskey. That's what you say. That when you drink this, you're like, wow, that's just damn good whiskey.
I would agree with you 100%. This is an easy drinker. It's a great gift.
Yeah.
And it's, $120. Okay.
No, and if that's your Christmas limit,
Well,
this is a score.
That's what Dad likes.
No, 100%.
I would
agree
definitely
with that.
go this way than
buy your boss.
Leopold.
We're willing to spend 100 and change on your boss. That this is one of them where he's going to be like, oh, I love you, man. You know what I mean?
I wish I had people that would buy for their boss. So anyway,
I do the flaming shit bags for my bosses. If you're watching, that's what I thought of 98% of my bosses. So there you go. I know you're a boss, and I hate you for it.
Great.
No, it is what it is. I never had a lot of good bosses. I got to be honest with you. So, well, there you go.
I'm a good boss.
You might be. You were never my boss, so there it is.
Correct.
But there it is. So this is the Calumet Farm. I did work for your paving company for a little while, but we're not going to talk about that.
Right.
All right. So this is the Calumet Farm 15-year Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, and again, I was A minus. You said A minus. I'll go with an A minus. But super refined, super easy, super flavorful, but. I think that's what it's. I think it's lacking that punch of a proof.
It's not that
really
next
is.
level. To me.
No, I think because all of our next level is that punch of a proof.
I don't even know if this is going to make the top 10. I don't think it would.
Going at this future time, put this down. I got to put this up against like the Jack 10. That's 107 proof. I mean the Jack 12. That's 107 proof. I think that's spank it. I think it's going to run circles on it. You know what I mean? The complexity is going to be like bam. You know what I mean? So, and it's half the price. So, I like that idea. I'm going to write that down. All right. Well, there you go. That's the Calumet Farms, like we said. That being said, if you want to see it go up against anything in a Blind Fight Friday or future Sunday Fun Day, future, it being the key, leave a comment down below because I do want to put this up against some stuff. I want to see where it opens up to and where it actually ends up. So, that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.